again, Ruowen Huang. As you can see, I'm simply trying to catch up to my episode. So before I begin, let me first introduce myself. My name is Ruowen Huang. I'm an author, spirit coach, and also a psychic. Today I want to talk about listen to your words. I think I talked about this before, but I'm not quite sure. But anyway, regardless, let's do it again. Being a YouTuber or being a Facebooker or anyone who put themselves out to the social media will probably experience what I'm going through right now. It's very often you will encounter with people who disagree with you, right? Of course, you will have supporters who support you, but you will also have quite a fair amount of people who disagree with you. And at this point, they usually would give you some criticism that may or may not even see relative. You know, like people would say, oh, you're so ugly and you are still doing this, or you're so stupid, or you are clueless, or things like that, or etc. Blah, 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 blah. But you know where I'm going with this. To many of you, I know you know exactly what it's like. Even if you're not a YouTuber, you will often hear those criticized around you. It took me a while to realize, including myself, work on myself. I mean, when I was young, I always noticed the weak people. You know, the people who is not strong enough, not tough enough. Because I was taught or brought up in a very tough environment that constantly teach myself to be tough. So therefore, I will always notice people who is not tough enough. You know what I mean? So almost every time I see what you call weak people, or they show any sign of weakness, I will spot it right away. It's almost like I have a built-in radar. Even they fake it, I know it. You know what I mean? So it took me quite a long time, a long journey to figure it out. It's not so much them. It's more about me. It starts with a sentence people say, everybody you dislike have a quality you are trying to hide. I heard this phrase a really long time ago. Not exact words, but something around that category. Basically say anybody you dislike or you notice like you dislike them so much. It's not so much about them, but it's something that you hide inside yourself that you do not want anybody to find out, or what you fear the most. As many of you, I disagree with it totally before. Well, I mean, you know, because I would say, what do you mean? You know, I work out so hard. I go to gym all the time. I'm always toughing myself up in even the hardest circumstances. The time I got beat up, I got blood all over me. I did not let myself down. Right? So as you can see how my mind having such a biggest struggle with them all, and then totally want to prove them wrong. It's not until the more I try to prove them wrong, the more I discover how real, how true it is. Through my consultation, I will always hear clients talking about their life. They will talk about how their life is struggling, how people are looking at them a certain way, like destruct their life or destroy their life or make their life miserable and things like that. But then by working with them, I start to realize those things that they complain to me at the beginning of the sessions usually is what the pain they've been holding on so strongly with their inner child, like things they couldn't really let it go. They notice people would betray them. They notice people would cheat on them with the fear of they feel abandoned. They're all, you know, since their childhood or things like that. It's not like they notice how ugly people are. It's deep down they believe they're so ugly nobody would ever pay attention to them. So it was through a really long time. I mean, it took me a really long time to actually discover how every word that we use to criticize this world is how the word we listen in our head all the time. So, you know, it's a cruel thing universe did to us. Universe never just give you one good thing. Everything that come have an extreme side of it. It takes us to realize what it is. So you know what I mean? So when universe teaching me to be toughen up, it also given me a really vulnerable weak self, like I'm think or I believe I have to protect. So the same thing go for everything else. So what I'm saying here is, when I hear people criticize me, a lot of time, at this point where I am right now, just because I've gone through so much with my life, it didn't hurt me as much. But then I feel bad for them. Not like I feel the need to do something for them. But at this point, it shows to me not so much about me, but more about them. So what I'm really saying here is, yesterday you guys just see me have a post, right? Instead of critical around, criticize around, listen to your word. Listen to your word. I mean, we're getting to a generation awareness that people become more aware to your surrounding, to yourself. It took me really long time to realize this whole journey is all about me. You can say that to you. It's not just me. It's all about us, our well-being, and how we can evolve ourselves. We come to this world trying really hard to improve, evolve the soul to a better position, to a better knowledge, to a better place. Like even one day we do not have this body, a soul is content, is happy. Many of you book my consultation, want to know how. I'm simply sharing this episode to let you know you could do that yourself, simply by step back and listen to your world, to your words. When you are trying so hard, trying to criticize everybody around you, try to put them down so you look much better than them, step back a little bit. What I'm simply suggest is step back a little bit. Try to be that person I was about 20 something years ago. that toughen up girl, believe the whole world's gonna come and pick up a fight with me and I'm ready to have a fight with them. Try to be that girl of me and say, the reason I feel a need to criticize them is that because there is my darkest fear that I'm so worried people's gonna find out about me. Step back, listen to your word. If you're not sure, look at the word that you write down. Look at the word that you criticize the other. Is that hidden your darkest fear? Because what do you get out of it? Most of people, honestly, at least that's what I felt when I was younger. I feel this pain every day. And by saying that word, I want them to feel the same pain as I do, because otherwise they don't feel that way. So we try to live in the world that we encourage compassion, we encourage empathy, we encourage unitedness. You know what I mean? So why don't we just take a moment? I mean, maybe tomorrow we can go around criticize again. But what about just take a moment, step back a little bit, really attend to our words, really listen to ourselves, and think, it is for this moment, what can I do to take care of that scary self, that inner child inside me that's so worried of the world to find out. And I truly believe if the more you spend time with the child, the stronger you will be. When the stronger you are, the less need you need to attack others. So anyway, just a thought, may or may not be true, but just a thought to share with you all. Again, if you like what I'm doing, you can always join me live on either Facebook or YouTube, or click my ads, buy me a cup of coffee, or go to my website, ruowen.com. Till then, next time. Bye.